Hey, I'm Amy and welcome back, and today I'm going makeupless, so excuse the bags under my eyes, but I do got a little haul for you all today. And I don't think I've mentioned it on any of these videos before, but all of my haul videos every month are always brought to you by the wonderful producer patrons. They are all listed down here, but they are my very top tier patrons. But I got some stuff for you guys today. I have one kind of like random thing that I have never really talked about before, but I'll talk about it a little bit. Couple Blu-rays and a vinyl as always. And for most of these things, probably the like miscellaneous thing I won't have a link for, but everything else will have Amazon links in the description if you want to purchase them, and a small percentage of that purchase will go back to me and help make this channel even better. So let's get started with the vinyl. This is the vinyl for the month from VNYL Vinyl. It is from this band Sunny Falls. I had never heard of them before I got this, and I actually really enjoy it. If you watched, I think, last month's haul, I got a vinyl from the band Annie Taylor, and they're a Swedish, I believe they're Swedish. Maybe they're not. They're not Swedish, but they are from like Central Europe. They are a like folky rock band that sounds kind of like they're from the 70s, and this is very similar to that, but it's more of like a funky punk kind of sound. It has a little bit of a rock sound in there as well, but it is more like it leans a little bit punk, but it does have some folky undertones. And I really enjoyed this the first time I listened to it, and I've listened to it a couple times since, and I've just grown to enjoy it even more. So if you are into folk rock music, 70s music, 90s, almost 90s grunge, a little bit pop punk-ish, I highly recommend giving this a listen. Like, at least Sunny Falls, the band. This album, Some Kind of Spectre, is still pretty great. I think it's from 2019. Let's see, where is... The great thing I love about vinyl is they always write you sweet little notes that kind of break down in the band. And this is a 2018 album, but it is just a basic black pressing, so I'm not really going to show you that. But you get this sweet little insert with the lyrics and some photographs of the band. So there's that, and that's the vinyl for this month. Next month, I know I will have another vinyl from VNYL from Vinyl, and I'll have a special little CD, like an actual physical CD. And then before I get to the miscellaneous, I'm going to do the Blu-rays that I got this month, not this week. And there's not a lot. It's mostly Criterion. Normally I would do like a whole Criterion unboxing, but yeah, there was only 2, and it's not really that big of a deal. Criterion had a special 50% off day where like you could get anything on their website that was in stock for 50% off. So of course I did that, and I got 2 titles, which between the 2 of them basically came out to the price of one of these. It's because it's a box set, and that first box set is the 3 colors trilogy, red, white, and blue. And I have been wanting to watch this since my film professor talked non-stop about this trilogy, but never showed us anything from it while we were in school. Like, he showed us all these other random things, but I think this is the one. No, I don't remember, but I will be watching all 3 of these, even though only red and blue are on the 1001, and the next one for my May 1001. If you sneak peek to those of you on my Patreon who get to pick, those are what you're picking from for that month. And for any patrons, you will get to see me talk about either one of these or Weekend, which is a Jean-Luc Godard film that I have not seen. I actually have only seen Breathless of his, because for some reason film studies professors and production professors, they only want to show you Breathless. They don't show you anything. But I have seen clips from Weekend, so I know the infamous long driving scene. I've seen that like so many times. If you want to see me do a video on one of these, check out my Patreon, because there will be Patreon exclusive 1001 reviews every month, all the time. But I love the packaging for this red, white, and blue trilogy, for the Three Colors trilogy. You get each film is in their own. It's very similar, I should have brought it over here, to the Before trilogy, where you get a single kind of envelope for each film. I'll try to do it without setting any of them down. And I honestly know nothing about this except for the fact that my film professor talked about it constantly. This is the only one. Wait, I'm just looking at these now for the first time. I've had it for a month. Okay, I was like, why is the white one the only one that has the Criterion C on it? But they all do. You get these three, and there's a ton of bonus features. Normally I would read off the bonus features, but there's a lot of them, and I got a couple other things to talk about. And you also get this beautiful booklet. I think it kind of walks through all three films, and it's a little maybe color coded to each, maybe not. Okay, yeah, I was right. Julie Depley is in white, and that's what I was like thinking about for a second earlier, is Julie Depley was in this, and I think that's kind of another reason why I was inspired to purchase this set, is because I just finished watching the Before trilogy. Well, actually, I think I watched it at the end of last year, but I had just watched the Before trilogy for the first time, and I found out that Julie Depley was also in one of these. So I'm really interested to get started on finally watching this and completing something that has been on my to-do list for almost 10 years. It's been 10 years since I was in college. Almost, not really, but the other one is Weekend, and this like feels hefty. Normally a Blu-ray, here's a spoiler for the next one. Blu-rays are very light. This actually has, like, you can feel it, because I think there is a booklet in here, just like with Breathless. I do like the Breathless packaging a little bit more than this one, just because it goes with the theme of the film, and this is just kind of a basic Criterion packaging. I love when Criterion goes all out for their packaging. But here's the cover. Here's the inside. I don't think there's much on this, but it just kind of has the chapters, and there are a lot of bonus features on this. Here, let's see if it'll focus. Pause it and you can, will you focus? No, it probably won't focus because of the ring light, but there's a lot of bonus features, and you get another beautiful booklet with an essay, with a couple essays, and a lot of stills from the film. So, very excited to also finally watch a film that I have been told about for years and years and years. And then finally, you already saw it, but this is a movie that I am obsessed with. I just watched it for my Oscar catch-up, and I think it's my favorite film of the year. Possibly. I cried so many times. This movie just, I am kind of speechless about it. I really love it. I highly suggest you watch it. When I watched it, I rented it for like $5.99 on YouTube, and I don't know if it's still that much, but I wasn't even finished with the film before I looked up to see if it was available for purchase, and it was, so I bought it, and it came like 2 days later, and I'm probably gonna watch it again. But I mean, the slip case is basically the same as this, and there's not really anything much on the inside except for just, a silver and pink Blu-ray. But yeah, I am in love with this film, and I very much suggest, and I didn't say it, but Promising Young Woman. I figured you could just read it, but for those of you who are just listening, it's Promising Young Woman, and yeah, Carey Mulligan is fantastic. Like, everybody in this film is fantastic. And it kind of gets a little bit predictable, but there is one specific scene, and if you have seen this, you know what I'm talking about, that just is so painful to watch. But it's the way it's shot. If it was shot, like, because it's written and directed, and I think Emerald Fennell also edited? No, she didn't. Chloe Zhao edited Nomadland. She was the only editor who also directed and wrote it. But the way it was directed by Emerald Fennell, who is a female, she, like, if it was edited, or if any of it was filmed by a man, if a male was the director, it would be completely different. That scene especially. So I really appreciate that it was made the way it was. And then finally, this will not have a link in the description because I don't know if you can find it anymore. You may be able to. You can just search it on Google. But these are Harry Potter tarot cards. And it is just the major arcana. I have not, I don't think, ever talked about on here that I've really gotten into tarot in the last, like, year or so. And I don't use it to, like, tell my future or anything about, like, that. I use it more as kind of a meditation and a therapy tool. I will read the cards and kind of look in on myself and how I think or feel about that specific card or anything like that. Kind of, it's a very useful meditation tool that I've been doing, and I've learned a lot about myself and the world around me. So I wanted to find some Harry Potter tarot, and they only had, like, the only one I could find was this Major Arcana set, and it's very beautiful. Like, the inside of the box, when it was sent to me, it was, like, tied up with this beautiful little string. It is from Paper de Lune, if you do want to look it up. I think they have an Etsy store, and it also came with, like, shredded, I think it's actual Harry Potter books, and these cute little stickers as well, if the camera will focus on them. Malfoy Manor and the little Harry and Hedwig. But my camera's gonna die soon, the battery is dying. But it also comes in this Marauder's Map little envelope, and I'm probably going to make a little display of these to hang up. And there we go. The back is the Marauder's Map. All the backs are the same, pretty much. And I'm not gonna go through every single card, but they are just beautiful. Let me pull my favorite. I do have them in order, so let's see. I really like this one, the Lovers one. It's the Lupin and Tonks hands from the 8th film. And this Chariot one with Luna. Ring light. Let's see. Strength, which is Neville, and well, not the Basilisk, but Nagini. It's not gonna focus. But yeah, these are very beautiful cards. I really, really love them. And because they are just Major Arcana, I will be doing kind of a shadow box. I'm just looking for, like, wallpaper or something that kind of matches the Marauder's Map, so I can do a little display with them with that as the background. But yeah, I'm absolutely obsessed with these. I think they're super beautiful. And if you're a fan of Harry Potter and a fan of tarot, I recommend looking them up. But that's everything. That's a lot of stuff. So thank you guys so much. Let me know in the comments down below what you got this month. Music, movies, books, anything, whatever you got, a haul, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really truly do appreciate you, whoever you are. Let me know here in the comments down below, and let's be friends. If you enjoyed this, leave a like and subscribe if you're new, because I love talking about movies, TV shows, comic book, mystery, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye.